It was around sunset when I curled up on the sidewalk in as many blankets as I could find so I wouldn't freeze. Buffalo winters are rough. A few minutes later, a black Mercedes G-Wagon pulled up to the curb and a man in a cashmere coat rolled down the window and stared at me. "What unit did you serve in?" He could tell I served from my camo-style jacket. I was 2nd Unit Marine Battalion, served 11 years and did 3 tours in Iraq. I run a small foundation that places vets into transitional housing. I have some guest cabins up north. I can offer you a bed for the night. Why don't you let me take you over there? My feet were starting to go numb, which meant frostbite wasn't too far off, so I got in the car. He started driving. His G-Wagon kept climbing up the winding mountain road and finally pulled up to his cabin, which was more like a mansion. He led me in, and I glanced over at his hunting wall and saw several animal heads sticking out. I thought it was strange because he left a thick coat of blood around each of the animals' necks where their heads were severed instead of cleaning it. Charles cooked me a 14-ounce ribeye, poured me a glass of red wine, and sat across from me. We toasted, and I quickly finished off the meal and my wine. I was so blown away by this man's hospitality that I stood up and hugged him. After dinner, he showed me the guest bedroom. "I'll see you in the morning, soldier. Wait until you see what kind of surprise I have for you for breakfast." The sheets and pillows felt like white, fluffy clouds. I woke up at sunrise to the sound of my door opening, and I sprung up, excited. I thought he was about to bring me breakfast in bed. Then Charles and 3 men walked in, each one of them holding different weapons. In all, there were 3 hunting rifles and 1 compound bow. My first thought was, "Aw man, I hope they have a good rifle for me to join the hunt." Then I felt a shiver run down my spine when I saw Charles pointing his rifle right at my face. "Good morning, Jake. Are you ready to be hunted?" Yeah. Is this some kind of joke?" "Nope. Nothing funny about the type of sport we play." I stayed as still as possible, beyond horrified. In the Marines, we learned to cover our emotions, but I was dying inside. I really liked the guy, and that annoying, nagging voice telling me that this was too good to be true was right again. Behind Charles was a beanie-wearing guy that was built like a refrigerator with a compound bow over his shoulder. An older gray-haired man with a shotgun and tactical vest. "I take it, you guys have done this before?" They all shared a perverted giggle, and Charles got closer to me. "Only 26 times before you. You inquired about what was in my treasure chest? Trophies of the dead." He said it so proudly. "We try to get out at least once a month and place our bets. How much is in the pot?" "2 mil. Whoever takes you first, wins. We split it 4 ways if it takes more than one of us." I was morbidly curious. "Do you mainly target homeless folks?" Charles nodded. "They're the easiest to lure in, and I think I'm about done with the questions. Here." He tossed me a pair of work boots, a wool jacket, and a cheap utility knife. "You get the basics. We're not complete animals. How about a little breakfast before we start? How about a bullet pancake instead? Time's ticking, you loser bum. Go." Charles clicked his stopwatch. "You get a 10-minute head start." I slipped on the boots, grabbed my jacket, and sprinted out. Outside, I hit the tree line and noticed a maintenance shed about 40 yards behind Charles's cabin. I went around the cabin in a wide arc through the trees so they couldn't track my footsteps in the snow and came up on the shed from the back. I broke the lock with a fist-sized rock. Inside on a shelf, I found a roll of small paracord rope, a hatchet, a coil of 14-gauge electrical wire, but